Welcome to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. I'm Gerry, Max, Edward. I'll let you guess which one's which, if it's your first time. Definitely reading their names won't give it away. So, guys, yeah, it's right over there. We need to preview Southampton because we're not going to be recording later this week. It's a busy time in the Gibson household, which has been preventing us from recording as much. All my fault, not these lovely gentlemen's faults. So yeah.
God, Gerry, why did you have to have a life?
Yeah. So what's with me and my family? Damn.
At least he takes on responsibility from certain Sam holidays.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say it. My bad, all the time. So let's talk about Southampton current form. All right, they are 18th in the table with 32 points, 6, 14, and 15. However, they are within reach of West Ham and Huddersfield, who both have 35 points. Okay, one win puts them in a much better position. Okay. They recently beat Bournemouth 2-1, lost to Chelsea in the FA Cup semis 2-0, and drew with Leicester 0-0. So I mentioned earlier, they have a lot more motivation than we do. A lot more. Playing a team in a relegation scrap, it's a bad time for us because we're not really playing for a lot other than pride at this moment.
We could technically still get Europe. We just have to have luck on our side.
Oh, yeah, but Burnley's got to get beat by like 12 goals. So, yeah.
Yeah. Not going to happen. Unless Bournemouth pull out one of the best comebacks of the ever.
You got to be Mr. Optimistic to make that happen. Damn. So, I will say, however, we usually play stronger at home. We do play better at home, and we usually go for it a little bit more. So, their probable lineup, McCarthy, who actually made some solid saves in their last match, Yoshida, Hote, Bednarik, and they're kind of going with, I think they're going to be going with like 3 center backs. I think they run that 3 with 2 wing backs formation.
That's how they beat Bournemouth, isn't it? So,
they may do that, they may not, who knows. But their wing backs, their full backs, Bertrand and Suarez, they're solid players.
Actually, there's one I'd take, Bertrand.
I think many would. You know what I mean? Lamina, a center mid that we're familiar with because we were connected with him from Juventus. Oriol Romeu. Those are their 2 center mids. On the wings, you got Redmond and probably either Tadic or Ward-Prowse. And then up front, probably Charlie Austin. All right.
That old chestnut.
I genuinely do feel like if this Southampton side go down, I feel like they'll be one of the best sides in a long, long, long time to get relegated.
They're talented. They have really good players.
I think the last 4 seasons they finished in the top 10. So for them to be in a relegation scrap, for me, looking at the talent that they've got, I think it's a lot to do with the board and the direction that the board want to go in. Because I know. I'm not 100% clued up on it, but I think since the last owners left, it's just been a big catastrophe, really. But as I say, there are a lot of talented players at Southampton. I'd take it Everton within a heartbeat. You only have to look at the goal that Tadic scored at the weekend. Tadic, Bertrand, Boufal as well. I'm a big fan of Stefan Boufal.
I did hear
to an extent.
Sorry.
I did hear Boufal may have had a falling out with Hughes, and that's why we're not seeing him as much. So, I mean, he is a skilled little player, though.
Yeah. I feel he's a player that Everton would reap the benefits of if we had him putting him in the place of Balassi in the lineup, and I feel like it'd be great for us. But as I say, they're a really talented side.
That's a really good shout, man. That is a great shout.
They're too talented to go down.
Yeah.
We didn't even think about all the teams that are going to get relegated for our transfer video, which you should check out as well. But I'd like to think Southampton could stay up because they've got like you say, a decent team, and they are going to be really going for it in this one because I think Does anyone know their last game of the season?
Oh, they have a big game against, I think it's Swansea.
Yeah, something like that.
I
Something
think
quite soon.
it's like maybe one of those winner take all type scenarios. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And I think if our results go a certain way, we can potentially send West Ham down in our last game of the season. So that'd be tasty, wouldn't it? Big Sam sending West Ham down and Everton sending David Moyes down.
Yeah,
an interesting one.
Everywhere I've read, people are predicting a loss for us. Everywhere I've read, they're saying that Southampton they're too talented, and they're playing against us that don't have anything to play for, despite our form. And a lot of people are picking Southampton to figure out a way to stay up, and for Huddersfield to find their way down. So, just throwing that out there. Some interesting stuff happening. So our lineup. The main injury we have right now is DCL with his stress fracture in his back. Get well, man, because that sounds painful. Yeah, because he watches. Hey, yeah. So any other probable injuries that you can think of right now? Because the other injuries we talked about last week, Max, were they played.
Yeah.
It was just what we said. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pickford. I mean, tell me if this. Stop me if this sounds familiar. Pickford, Coleman, Keane, Jagielka, Baines, Gay, Schneiderlin, Rooney, Vlasic, Walcott, and Tosin.
That sounds very similar.
Out of that, I dropped Rooney and I put. Well, of course, I put Klassen in, but that's never going to bloody happen, is it? We're never going to see him. It's so frustrating. The season's pretty much, there's nothing to play for. Yet he doesn't feel like playing these players that would reap the benefits of game time.
I would love to see Klassen in Rooney's spot. I totally
agree. Really frustrating, but I just feel like it's going to be Davies in Rooney's place. Really,
I would like to see that. I just don't know if he's going to do that. I agree. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? I would do that too.
I'd take out Vlasic. Put Balassi back in. I'd then bring Vlasic on, but I don't think he was one to start because he's not sharp enough. I'd say I'd bring him on.
See, I actually think Balassi would be more effective off the bench. You know what I mean? Yeah, because his pace.
Either or, to be honest. Yeah. Either or I'd happily do with.
Right.
Or Nias potentially starting with two strikers up front, maybe, but I'm wishful thinking.
Sam's greatest hits, press track 8. Here it is. No two strikers up front. We just starting the same formation, everything. But you know what though? That stability has been good for a lot of these players. Just throwing that out there. They've at least stabilized. They may not be going for it, but.
I'm surprised that's not another shout that he's come out with, really. I've finally found a stable starting lineup for us, really. But, again, credit where credit's due. Ultimately, he has found our most stable 11. And, I agree. I feel like he's just going to pretty much put that on repeat each game.
It wasn't hard. I only had to take out Ashley Williams.
Yeah, he was doing a little. He's kind of rotating, trying to figure out the wingers, trying to figure out the center mids there for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I could see Balassi getting a sniff. I could see Nias getting a sniff, but not from the start. And I could see Davies coming in. I could see those three players subbing in second half. I'm trying.
Maybe even Funes Mori.
Funes Mori coming in if we've got a lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is, bringing Funes Mori in if we need a goal to sub in for another center back, how good is that guy in the air on corners?
Exactly. Yeah.
He jumps a full foot over everybody else. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
he's usually quite accurate with his headers as well. That's something that really gets on my nerves about Michael Keane. Yeah. It's that, for the amount of headers that he does win, there's no control or accuracy over them whatsoever. So
yeah, he has the defensive header. Funes Mori has the attacking header.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
I would.
It'd be really cool if we could figure out the way for them to be on the field together. That'd be nuts.
Maybe he'll try it.
How could that work? Yeah. If Sam listens to Rooney, then they'll play Funes Mori, because apparently Funes Mori asked Rooney to like lobby on his behalf to get him some playing time before the World Cup, because he wants to play World Cup. I get it. And you know what? I'm surprised Sam hasn't been given a lot of pressure from the club to play these players. That might be why Nias is getting time lately, because he's trying to make sure these players get World Cup time, because it's good for Everton in terms of being in the world focus. That's true, you know. And it hasn't put us back. Set us back yet either doing that. So we'll see. Anyway, so anything else? We need to talk about our predictions on score. What's going to happen?
It's gonna. I feel after the Huddersfield game, I think that was a big indicator to me that we're on the right tracks to actually winning these games that we consider formalities that we should win. So I'm gonna go for a 2-1 win for the Blues.
I am gonna say, with that, I'm gonna say 3-0. With that, I'm gonna say 1-0.
Okay, and I'm the negative Nigel here. I am saying a 1-1 draw, because I think we'll score, because I think we're scoring pretty regular now, and our defense is pretty solid. But that's why we only let in 1 goal, because I think they're going to be motivated. You know, they're going to be scrapping and going nuts for every loose ball, and I don't know if we're going to do that. So, and I think you can score goals on pure hustle. It happens. So, trust me, that's what I did all during high school, because I didn't have anything else. So yeah, but I guess that's it.
Can I ask for a prediction on the lap of honour? What's going to happen? Like, do you reckon there's going to be a lot of people there, or a lot of people will go?
I think quite a majority will go, I feel like, but I don't think Sam's going to do it. I've got a feeling Sam won't do it.
No, I don't think he will.
I don't think he will.
I think the players might, but I don't think the manager will come out.
Oh, yeah, one other thing. New kit.
Ooh.
Pretty stunning, right?
Lovely.
Retro throwback, I love it.
I'm going to be fine with any kind of retro throwback. I think it's great. It's that strange distressed tee look. You know what I mean? It's
lovely, isn't it? They've kind of gone for a different kind of texture almost on it. For the base, the torso, and it's lovely.
It's almost.
I'd love to see what the away kits are going to look like.
Oh yeah, it's almost like Umbro is trying to really do a good job their last year of the contract to get us to sign another one, huh?
What's your prediction? Who are we going to go for next?
I don't know.
Or do you reckon we'll stick with Umbro?
Gonna be Umbro, isn't it? I think.
I could see Umbro again, but I mean the rumors about Under Armour were pretty rampant. A lot of let's be honest, they're getting a lot of contracts nowadays. So I just don't know. Hold on. Do they do Liverpool's kits now?
No, they're New.
Oh, no, that's right, New Balance. Good, because if they were doing the Reds, then they never would. Yeah, Spurs, Southampton's kits. Yeah, I don't know. I think we may be too traditional for Under Armour, though. To be honest, you know what I mean?
Possibly.
They usually are a little experimental. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're not that type of club.
Yeah, true. All right. So anyway. That's a lot of stuff we just talked about. We just covered a lot in the last, in our shortest segment of the day. So that is it for our Southampton preview. We're having a caption contest. Here's the image. There it is. Morgan Schneiderlin in all his glory. He's just been told that his move to France is off because he's playing well. Give us a caption. What do you think's happening? There it is. We'll be taking our favorites, putting them all together with 2 other caption contests. We have one more caption contest coming up next week, and we'll have one big favorite caption segment we'll do. All right. So there you go. That's the thing. So that is the end of our big show. For the podcasters out there, thank you very much for listening. You're just sweethearts. Please subscribe to the Toffee Blues podcast. Rate it if you can. And if you want to give us a sweet review, that'd just be nice. Also, our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the Toffee Blues YouTube channel. We just hit 700 subs, and that's thanks to you. Yeah, you people are nice, so thanks. Leave a like, leave a comment, all that stuff. We love you. Check out Edward's YouTube channel, Jam E. James. Details are below. Check out Max's analysis on the Toffee Blues website. Yeah, he writes words, and they're about Everton. They're smart, so there you go. Check out the Toffee Blues website in general. There's a lot of Everton stuff on there. Check out their the Toffee Blues Facebook account, Instagram, Twitter. I think that's all I have to plug. All right, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go watch a Champions League game now. So that's a thing.
Woo!
All right, and it's the good one. That's what we'll say. All right, guys. Thank you very much for
Not a problem.
Yeah, for Max, for Edward, for Gerry. We're finished. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Yeah, where'd it go?